The story you are about to hear is about an overlap. It's about two separate investigations, two completely different types of phenomena that share a common thread, the bizarre and the inexplicable. For years, I've documented the most unsettling missing persons cases in North America's deepest wilderness. The missing 411. But what if the source of these disappearances is far stranger? Perhaps even something that can be times heard, asterisk, just before it strikes. We have been talking about a unique piece of evidence, the so-called Sierra sounds, recorded decades ago in the remote California wilderness. What we found in those tapes was not just the screeching of animals, but something far more organized, far more concerning. A trained cryptolinguist, Scott Nelson, spent months meticulously analyzing those tapes, slowing them down thousands of times. He found undeniable evidence of speech. Not human speech, but a language. This language was articulated with incredible speed and efficiency. Sometimes speaking times on the inhale times, a physiological trick that is nearly impossible for a human to maintain. This implies a vocal structure, an intelligence, and perhaps a level of physical stamina we cannot begin to comprehend. Think about that for a moment. An intelligent, communicative entity operating deep in the shadowed woods of the Sierra Nevadas, just beyond the reach of our civilization. This entity uses complex morpheme streams and vocalizations that no primate on Earth is known to produce. Why does this evidence matter so profoundly to Missing 411? It matters because those very same Sierra Nevada mountains, those expansive national parks, are ground zero for some of the most baffling and high-profile disappearances I have ever documented. We are talking about the vast clusters, the zones of high strangeness where people vanish into thin air. Coincidence? I don't believe in them. I believe in patterns. And this is a pattern we cannot afford to ignore. When I profile a case for the Missing 411 project, I look for a cluster of unusual factors that eliminate all traditional explanations. Let's look at three key ones and ask ourselves, what kind of unnatural force could possibly connect them? First, the sudden disappearance. These people, often young children or highly experienced hikers, simply vanish without a trace. There's no sign of a struggle, no blood, no disturbance of the ground, just a void where a human being stood seconds before. Second, the useless search dogs. In a disturbing and consistent number of these cases, highly trained search and rescue dogs, the best trackers we have, fail utterly. They either cannot pick up a scent, or they find a scent trail and then, inexplicably, begin to walk in circles, whimpering, acting as if they are paralyzed by an unseen presence. Third, the elevation and clothing anomalies. This is where the profile enters the realm of the truly paranormal. Victims, if they are ever found, are often located miles from their last known location. Almost always at ***, a much higher elevation *** than they could have possibly climbed on their own. Especially 2-year-olds. Furthermore, the clothing is consistently missing. The shoes gone. Sometimes the clothes are found neatly placed beside a river, or found turned *** inside out *** on a high rock shelf. Think of the strange recovery of Stephen Kubacki, or the impossible ascent of some of our youngest victims. So we have an intelligent entity that uses language operating in the exact same geographic regions where people are disappearing without a trace. under circumstances that defy physics and logic. This is not a random distribution. What if the sound, that unique, high-speed, ingressive speech, is not just communication, but a mechanism, a warning to clear the area, or perhaps a targeted sonic distraction designed to create the window of opportunity needed for a swift, silent extraction? Imagine the family hiking. A sudden, bizarre vocalization cuts through the air, momentarily stunning every person. Everyone looks up, confused, disoriented. And that brief, terrifying pause is the exact moment the phenomena uses to execute the abduction. The sound creates the necessary cover. We don't have a definitive single theory for missing 411, but what we do have are unbreakable patterns, geographic clusters, specific profile points, and now, thanks to the analysis of the Sierra Sounds, we have a linguistic clue that points to an intelligent non-human agent. The wilderness is not just trees and trails. It's a vast, dark, and indifferent world that hides secrets. And sometimes, those secrets talk back to us. They operate under their own terrifying rules. Rules that completely shatter our understanding of the known world. Until we demand a full, transparent accounting from those who manage these lands, these mysterious abductions will inevitably continue. The question remains, are you prepared for the possibility that you, or someone you know, is next to simply vanish from the face of the earth?